back. My name is Becca, and this is Shadow getting her mini marshmallows. And you have reached SamBrie Stitches here on Flosstube, and you can find me under SamBrie Stitches on Instagram as well. This is a channel all about cross-stitch, and this is Flosstube number 85. It has been 3 weeks, I want to say, since I've recorded last, and the last one was my whip parade for starting 2021. So today is Tuesday, January 26th, but this will be uploaded on Wednesday, the 27th. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank y'all so much for subscribing and giving my channel a chance. I really, really appreciate it. I think I am about 100 away from reaching 4,000 subscribers. So hoping to reach that so that I can do a pretty good giveaway I'm super excited about. And then thank you so much to my returning subscribers. I know many of you have been with me from the beginning, and I absolutely appreciate it. I love each and every comment. I reply to all the comments, and just keep them coming because I love y'all. So this might be a little bit longer of a video because it's been 3 weeks. What I'm going to try to do is down in the description box, I'm going to try to place timestamps so that you can kind of jump to what you want to see. So I'll start out with a little bit of a life update like I usually do. And since it's been 3 weeks, honestly, not a whole lot has happened, which is kind of good. Looking at my notes here, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster with emotions because the last update that I did was, like I said, my whip parade, and that was I believe on the day that the whole siege happened, and it was a horrible day for us here in the United States, and it just kind of really brings you down. And then after that, not a whole lot. I went through a pretty strenuous work training. Usually I work on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, but this training was Monday through Friday. So we did 48 hours of training where we just listened to a trainer talk and read, no hands-on experience. To work from home. I know that my company is really just trying to find ways to keep us employed because many of the Apple associates are no longer in stores because of COVID. They got pulled out. I'm one of the last few in the nation, is what I'm told, that is fully approved to work in my store, but I still have to do this online position that I don't want to do. It stresses me out. So I'm currently looking for another job. I've been with Apple for 3 years, but we'll see what happens. It's very hard to find a job during COVID, during a pandemic. But because we did the training during the week, I had a couple of weekends off, which was really nice. So I spent it, of course, with my husband and the girls, but the girls basically stay up in the rooms. But my husband and I went on our road trips. And I love them so much. We'll just drive up into some random road up in the mountains that he's found, either like a forest road or just some oh, hey, let's turn here and see where it leads us kind of thing. It's so much fun. So I posted some pictures on Instagram. I'm not going to post any here. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put together another one of those just to make you smile videos and upload it maybe next week or something like that, so that because I have a whole playlist of those, and so you could see various parts of the Pacific Northwest that way. So we did do that, and it was awesome. We watched the sunset on the beach, you know, went shopping, got some Bigfoot stuff, did all that kind of fun stuff. So really enjoyed that. The other thing I wanted to say during this is I will kind of want to follow in some of my fellow Flosstubers' footsteps. There's been a few that I've watched that have put out a message about their channel, and I kind of want to do that too. I don't typically talk about what goes on outside of stitching through my channel or Instagram, just because I know a lot of people come because it's like a safe space or a way to get away. And I understand that because it's kind of like that for me. But I just wanted everybody to know that watches my channel, that my channel is a safe space. And this goes along the lines of many other Flosstubers that have talked about this. It's a place for love, support, and understanding, all inclusive. I just want everybody to know that, you know, it's just, this channel is just, it's full of love and support. And I know all of the people that watch me, all of you are very loving and very uplifting and very supportive. You've always been that way. But this channel is not for anybody who has hate in their heart, who is racist, or any of the bullies that are out there that sit behind their keyboards and are nasty towards other people. With that being said, I just want to move on from that, but I just want y'all to know that I hope that you feel comfortable here. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. I hope that lets you know where I stand, as far as that goes. So anyways, other than that, my grand kitty, if you follow me on Instagram, she is growing. She's becoming a lot more comfortable with all of us, even though she's really my daughter's cat, except for Shadow. Shadow absolutely loves and adores her, but Asa despises her. She hisses, she growls, and scares the crap out of my poor sweet Shadow. We've tried everything. I don't know if there's just something that happened to her that was traumatic that involved a dog, you know, prior to my daughter getting her from the Humane Society, because she has gone through a lot. She does have a really bad history. So we just kind of keep trying to reintroduce, and you know, they'll look at each other from a distance. If Shadow wants to sniff her, sometimes it's okay. But we're trying. But she's growing. Animals just grow too fast, just like kids. It's crazy. They just grow too fast. So anyways, that is basically everything that has happened to me for the past 3 weeks. So not a whole heck of a lot. All right. The next little section that I want to do, right at 8 minutes, so I'll make sure to put that down, is Flosstube shoutouts. I haven't really done this, and I know that I probably should do it more, but my way of shouting out Flosstubers is by doing the interviews. I want to keep doing them, so that's kind of my way of shouting them out. But a couple that I have not interviewed, I've found recently. The first one, his name is Darcy Cameron. He is freaking hilarious, y'all. He's funny. He's a stay-at-home dad, I believe, and he's just got jokes for days. He also stitches quite well as well, but I think he's fairly new to Flosstube, and he already has what he calls a stitching posse, which is pretty awesome. And hopefully I've become part of that too, because I've subscribed. So I'll put his link down below if y'all want to go check him out, and maybe eventually he'll be part of the interview series. We'll see. The other one is Lancashire Stitcher. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm terrible with, you know, pronunciations. But I really enjoy listening to her, and I actually found her because she had shouted me out or talked about me in one of her Flosstube videos and tagged me. So I went and of course checked her out and subscribed. And she stitches some really beautiful projects. So I'll put her link down below too, so y'all can go check her out as well. So, all right, a couple of the shout outs out of the way. The next thing is kind of a don't forget section for me, I guess, because I don't always talk about this, but because I've gotten a few new subscribers. One, down in the description box, I try to put everything. I do also have playlists set up if you wanted to go watch like the entire interview series the Just to Make You Smile videos, unboxing videos. There's a whole bunch of playlists that you can go check out for that. Also, I do have a couple of discount codes. One is BeStitchMe. Brandy's fabrics are absolutely amazing. I am obsessed. I have a problem, but it's a good problem, for buying her fabrics. And she had given me a code for my subscribers, and it is down in the description box, so you can go check that out along with the link to her website. The other one is I am honored to be a representative of the Black Needle Society. I did do an unboxing. It is in my playlist. That was my first box ever from the Black Needle Society, and it was absolutely freaking amazing. Like, it was so good, so good. So whenever this job or position or whatever is done, I'm definitely gonna subscribe to the subscription box for sure, because it was so good. So if you want to check that out, there is a separate video for that, but I do have a discount code for 5% off of your first monthly box. It does not work on the specialty boxes, but the monthly box it does. And that is also in the description box. I just want to thank those of you who have sent me stitchy kindness. There is a link in the description box for Buy Me a Coffee. If you would, it's Buy Me a Coffee, but I call it Stitchy Kindness. So if you'd like to do that, it's just a one-time donation to me. I don't run ads on my channel, so that, you know, it's a little bit more enjoyable. I know a lot of people do. And if I start doing more giveaways, I may turn the ads back on, because it does help, you know, pay for shipping and stuff like that. But if you do want to send like a one-time donation, it's down in the description box, and I greatly appreciate it. All right. I think that is it. We're about 12 and a half minutes in, so let's get into some stitching now. I am going to show you my fully finished objects first. So looking at my notes, my first one I finished on January 5th. I finished stitching it, and it is a Snow Spangled Banner from the Stitching Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea on Etsy. Is that not cute? This is on 18 count dirty chalkboard from Brandy at BeStitchMe. And what I did is, this is my first ever flat fold, and it is so tiny. I love it. I'm working on these for the monthly Orny Sal for my Zoom group. I just turned it into a flat fold though, but because I'm going to do a patriotic Christmas display for Christmas, a new one. So sticky board, sticky board, sticky board. There's like 4 pieces of sticky board here. And I did kind of follow Vanna's tutorial for doing a flat fold. And so I did a little trim. I didn't make this. This is just pre-made, and just tied a knot on it. And then there's the little blue ribbon, and then of course flags for the background. But it's so tiny and I love it. I'm so proud of it. So that is my first one. And the second one was, I'm not super thrilled with this finish. I just didn't know how or what to do, but I wanted this to go into my new dough bowl, trench bowl, or whatever you call it, because I didn't have anything to put up over here. And this is Hope by Hello from Liz Matthews. This is an exclusive to her newsletter. So if you want to sign up for her newsletter, she's going to be doing like a series, I think, exclusive to that. And so this is Hope. There's 2 versions, and I did this version. A lot of people are doing like the 3 flowers. And I filled it with lizard bedding. And so that's the front of it. And then the back of it is the same. And I did like a little, to cover up where I cut out, I did like a little rose finish. So this is going to sit in that bowl, and I need to make some other like inspirational. And I used patriotic colors. I used Color and Cotton's exclusive. It was part of their patriotic box a year or two ago. And it is on 18 count Bronze Age from BeStitchMe. And this was finished on the 8th of January. So that is my second finish. I got quite a few finishes. My third one, y'all have seen me stitch this before. I sent them out as gifts to a few different people. But this is Love is the Key. And this was finished on January 11th. And this is from By the Bay Needleart on their blog. It was a freebie. And it's stitched on 18 count dirty chalkboard from BeStitchMe. This piece I got from Michael's. And it actually says love underneath. But I figured, I'm just going to stitch it. Because it was perfect. And it just sits in my Valentine display. So I love this one. My next one, this one was popular because I posted them on Instagram. This one is the Bigfoot Bunch. And this is by Plum Street Samplers. It is an exclusive chart along with the Abominable something. Abominable Bunch? I can't remember. It's a Yeti. It's exclusive to Linens and Threads. So this is on 18 count Treehugger from BeStitchMe. I finished stitching this on January 12th. And this is just a sign. It has a Bigfoot underneath. I'll insert a picture so you can see what the sign looks like. I ordered it off of Amazon, and all I did is just stuck this on sticky board and made it big enough to cover it up. And it goes up on my Bigfoot display, which I'll insert a picture of my Bigfoot wall because we redid it. We found this big, giant metal piece at Costco that I had to have. So I redid the Bigfoot display on that one. Let me get a sip. I found this Rae Dunn mug when I went out shopping the other day. The quality, love it. All right, the last FFO that I have is Delivering Roses from the Stitching Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea. This was finished on January 14th, and it's stitched on 16 count Glacier from Picture This Plus. This piece is from Michael's, I think. And I'll insert a picture of what it looked like before. But I had to cover up the entire thing because it was a lot of writing and hearts. And here it is close up. And I just stuck a couple of buttons on there. I wanted to do more, but my daughter said it was like too busy. I asked my oldest daughter for advice. And so I just went with the buttons, and it's a little bit more, simple, but I really, really love it. So, and the flowers came on this, so it was perfect. I saw it and I was like, yep, I have to stitch that. All right, so those are all my FFOs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 FFOs, and then I have 2 finishes. The first finish is, I'll insert a picture. It's the Fat Quarter Shop Stronger Together. And here is the finish. Sorry, I did not iron. I just didn't have time. And this is on 18 count Patriotic from BeStitchMe. I love it. This again, I used the Color and Cotton Patriotic exclusive threads that I had got. I wanted to make it patriotic to go with the Hope pillow for in here. I may just turn this into a pillow or a flat fold to go by the trench bowl. And so that pattern, the Stronger Together, from now through February 28th, the 100% of the proceeds from the sales of Stronger Together cross-stitch pattern will go to the United Negro College Fund. So it goes to a good cause, and it's a beautiful pattern. There's 2 patterns included. One looks more like, well, you saw the picture, more like a quilt. And this one had the words, and I wanted the words. So love that one. All right, the next one is called A Hearts and Flowers Valentine, and this is by CherryHillStitchery. And this is on 18 count winter solstice from BeStitchMe. See a a common theme in all my pieces. A lot of BeStitchMe fabric. This is using 1 strand. I used the called for, and this was finished on the 25th of January. And Deanna's patterns are awesome. CherryHillStitchery. I'm obsessed. I think I want to stitch each and every one of them. This is a 2-part pattern. There's this one, which I have a whole XO display for Valentine's Day. So I did this one, but it also comes with a really cute Cupid one, which you saw in the picture as well. So, yeah. So those are my 2 finishes. So in a couple of weeks, I will have those FFO'd to show you, fully finished. I am going to show you my new start because it's right here. There's not much of a new start on it. Let me just pull this out because this is part of Stitchy Kindness, but I couldn't wait. My sweet, sweet friend Michelle, made by Michelle McGraw, sent this card, and she made it. She made this card. It says limited edition by Michelle McGraw on the back of it. Is that not cool? Like, it's, oh, I love it. She's so talented. So thank you, Michelle. I had commented because she posted her finishes like, oh my gosh, what's the name of that pattern? Because I have a whole, XO Valentine's display. I want to stitch it. And she's like, oh, I'm done with it. So I'll just send it to you. So she passed the stash. So this is Heart in Hand. It's a wee one, XO. And this was my start last night. I just started the border. And again, it's on that winter solstice. You can still see my finish over here. But so I'm just doing the border. And this needle minder, I think is from Anna, my long distance stitchy bestie, StitchToolBox. Her needle minders are awesome. I always have her link down below too. So, all right, so there was that one. Now we're gonna go on to whips. Whips. So this one was my birthday start. My birthday was January 4th, and I was hosting a Becca's Blackbird B-Day sale, I think is the hashtag. I should know that. But I started Dear Daughter from Blackbird Designs. And this I'm stitching for my oldest daughter because she's getting ready to leave. She's going to be graduating from UW soon. And probably moving somewhere. Make me sad. So, hey Chris, not ghetto anymore. Picked this up from the dollar store, but now it's a ginormous piece. So here's where I'm at. I love it so much. This is on 18 count toast from BeStitchMe. I've got the house all filled in. I did a lot of filling in. And look at this needle minder. I love it. MBC Stitcher, he sent it to me for a Christmas gift, and I love it. So that's where I'm at. This is just so beautiful. I'm using all the called for colors, and I got quite a bit done. So I'm going to keep focusing on that. This is all also for Samplery. That's the hashtag that Elizabeth Ann can stitch and I are using to work on our samplers. Focus on them a little bit more during the month of January and February to try to get some knocked out. This next one is a sal that I'm doing with Hallie from Stitch and Big Things with Hallie. she had gifted me this Prairie Moon PDF that I'll insert here. I always forget the name of it. All thine trick or treat. I cannot remember. I'm terrible. I need to start printing it off or writing it down. Thine is the trick or treat, I think is what it's called, by Prairie Moon. But she bought the PDF for me, and then she bought the PDF for herself, and we decided to stitch it together. And the hashtag is just Prairie Moon Sal. So anybody who wants to stitch a Prairie Moon and join in can. And that's where I'm at. I think this is all the way to the end. And then this is on, oh, this was on a piece that Brandy had gifted me. It's an opalescent, beautiful, beautiful piece. And then I'm also using her cauldron silk to stitch it. So that's where I'm at. I didn't get a whole heck of a lot done, but I stitched on this for dark 13 stitching. So that's what I worked on the 13th. So it was just a little bit of progress. All right. And then this one, y'all, is becoming, has been one of my favorites. And it is just a stunning, stunning pattern by itself. I need to cut this board down. That's what I'm learning, because it is kind of big. All right. Hopefully it is in the frame. So that is where I am at. There was a before picture. Let me see if I can stand up. There we go. So I made it all the way down to the bottom, and now I just have that one last row. And this is on 18 count pansy from Picture This Plus, using all the called for. This was just a fabric of the month that came. And that needle minder is my one and only Clay by Kim. And this was gifted to me from Brandy, BeStitchMe. I about died when I opened up the package and that was in there, because I can't seem to get my hands on one myself. So this is very coveted and cherished. And it's purple. Brandy's just amazing. So there is that one. And then the last one that I worked on is Teresa Kogut's Land That I Love. This is a SAL that my Zoom group is hosting, Land That I Love Zoom SAL. Anybody is welcome to stitch it and use the hashtag. I'd love to see everybody's progress. This is also one of my favorites, and I got a good chunk done. You should have seen the before picture. And then this is my progress. Look at that. I mean, the colors in this, I don't know if I actually need this. And this is on 18 count Homeland from BeStitchMe. It is perfect. It's got like little hints of color in it. Look at that flag. I just love this so much. I love it, love it, love it. And again, Huckleberry Farm and Land That I Love is also part of the samplerary hashtag as well, to focus more on getting samplers finished. So those were all my whips. I'm going to pause this and rearrange because I have a ton of Stitchy Kindness and haul to show y'all. So give me a couple of minutes and I will be right back. Okay, are we ready for some haul Stitchy Kindness? Because my table is a mess, so hopefully I don't miss anything. There might be some crinkling. I tried to take all the fabrics and stuff out of the packaging, but there may still be crinklings and stuff because I'm trying to keep it all organized. So my first Stitchy Kindness, everything's stuck together now. This is from Becky. I did not ask permission to say her name or her Instagram, but we have been talking via Instagram. So thank you so much, Becky, for these. She sent some charts. This is for my mother. It's very cute. Who's this by? From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. And then Happy Everything. And then I'm going to put these on the floor. And then 3 Crossed Winged collections. This is the Bluebird Trail. This is Sandhills. And then this is Snowy Egret. I am actually going to do these 3 as a giveaway. And I'm thinking that I am going to do 3 separate giveaways for this to make it easier, so you can win one of them.
Please be 18 so that you can legally give me your address. I will ship anywhere with these charts. Please also be a subscriber and leave a comment with the keyword, and there'll be 1 winner per chart since there are 3 charts.
So keywords are Bluebird for the Bluebird Trail, Sand Hills, we're just going to use the chart names for this one, and then Snowy Egret. Just put Egret for this one. And then you don't even have to make sentences. You could just put the words at the end because they're weird words. But hopefully somebody will want to stitch these. But thank you so much, Becky, for sending them. Sorry. Try to keep the envelopes and everything together. And then I got a very, very sweet thank you card from Cindy. She was just thanking me because she had won a giveaway. So I appreciate the thank you card. I love getting cards in the mail. It's a lot of fun. So I did get BeStitchMe haul because I got my fabric of the month and my silk of the month, but I'm going to show you the Stitchy Kindness because she sent me my birthday gift with my fabric of the months. So Brandy spoils, not just me, but she spoils everybody. She has a Facebook group and she is the most generous when it comes to giveaways. She just asked that you have made a purchase that week prior to the giveaways. And she does so many. She's just such a kind person. And I'm so blessed to call her my friend. And let me just say, I was obsessed with her fabrics before we even became good friends. So not even saying that, because we're friends, but she's just a kind and caring person. So you really, really should go and support her and check out her Facebook group where she does her Friday night fight nights. All that kind of stuff because she's just awesome. She sent me a bunch of stuff. So this is my birthday gift from her. She sent me 18 count flamingo. Look at that. That's like a perfect Valentine color. I think that's showing pretty true as well though. So, and these are all, like I said, 18 count Ada. So she sent me that. She sent me Not Another Sampler. That's the name of it. This is amazing. This is becoming one of my favorites. I love it so much. It's perfect. That was 18 count. And then, y'all, look at, we love Warcraft, and I'll be starting it back up soon. But look what she sent me. She turned it into, I think, a needle minder. There's magnets on the back of it. Look at it. That's so cool. And then we also share love of Supernatural as well. So look what she sent me. Winchester coffee. And it smells so good. It smells so good. So that's so cool. I mean, she just gets me. And then she sent me all of the December silks of the month as part of my gift. And December's were blues. Look at those blues. So this one is Nautilus. This one is Nebula. It's like a darker blue. This one is Arctic. Oh, these are so pretty. This one is Frozen. And then this one is Ice. Not only did she send me those, y'all, she sent me, I probably should have taken these all out of the plastic. I don't know the name of this one. I don't know if this is the, I'm not sure what the name of this one is. It's not on there. Is that not gorgeous though? It's so pretty. Then she sent me another one that doesn't have a name. I love this one so much. She is just so talented. I just cannot believe it. And then she sent me a Halloween pack. And I think I've shown these ones before. This is Poison, I think. All lit up. I love that. It's like a perfect orange for Halloween. Tombstone. Perfect gray. It's a grayish, brownish. Evil Queen. Y'all know I love Evil Queen because purple's my favorite color. And more Cauldron. This is the perfect black. Absolutely love Cauldron so much. So thank you, Brandy, so much. You spoil. You really, really spoil. I love it. I love them all. I'm obsessed with her silks now. She had sent me silk pack. I can't remember what silk pack. November's, I think, is a gift. And I love them so much that I was like, sign me up. But she signed me up and I started in January. So she sent me the December ones for free. She's awesome. She really is. And then my sweet, sweet friend, Amy, she is Sprinklesteen Stitches on Flosstube and Instagram. She is just full of energy and loves Bruce Springsteen and is so caring and sharing. She loves to share and help others and send others gifts. And eventually I will definitely be doing an interview with her because we've become friends. And she had sent me a gift card to 123 Stitch for my birthday. And she said that her kitty wants to get in good with Ace's grandma because her kitty thinks that Ace is pretty cute. So I loved that so much. So I used my gift card and I got my first long dog sampler. This is Paws and Claws. I've not seen anybody stitching this. And the nice thing is it looks like it just calls for, oh no, well, Gentle Art or DMC, but it says none but cats and dogs may quarrel in my house. Live and let live. And I love it because it's got, you know, cats and dogs and birds and beautiful flowers. But I'm not sure when I'm going to start this, but I had to have it. So I used Amy's gift card for that. I got a couple of floss that I needed, Cauldron, Schoolhouse Red, and River Rock. And then I got New York Dreamer Springtime. So those were all with my gift card from Amy. So thank you so much for thinking of me for my birthday. I appreciate you. And another stitchy kindness from my, I mean, y'all know Anna, Stitch Roadie and Quilt Roadies. I adore her. I am so, so blessed to call her my friend. She sent me this beautiful, beautiful card. And I was so crushed that I could not make it down to Acorns and Threads to see, I think, Anna, Audrey, Stitchy Witch 42, Robin from Lady Robins, and then Colleen and Cheryl showed up from Stitching with the Sisterlies. And I was crushed because I couldn't make it because that was the week that I was doing that training. But Anna said she had a birthday present for me, so she just popped it in the mail. Y'all, remember how I said I cried when I opened the the quilt gift from Angela, I cried again. Look what Anna made me. I'm gonna tear up again. I just know how much work goes into these. I appreciate everybody so much that just sends me something that they've made. So this is a candle mat. And I don't know if you can see right here. My husband got me these new storage units. And so it's got all my owl stuff down here. But right here are all the gifts that people have sent me. So I have like the It's You I Likes and some owl pieces that people have sent me. And this is going to go right there. It's a very, very special spot of all of the gifts that I've been sent. So thank you so much, Anna. Sorry, I am an emotional person. And then she also sent me some needle binders from Hobby Lobby as well. So I love it so much. And then the last stitchy kindness, because they're still haul, is look at this envelope. First off, this envelope is like sewing. It's like a sewing pattern envelope. And then this is a cute card. That's so cute. Look at the back of it. And they're like real pearls. There's like little pearls on it. And this is from Sandy Henschel. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. And I will put her link down below. She did some, I think it's her Instagram handle on here. So I will link her down below. But she sent like an Afghan, and then I'm not going to pull all these out, but y'all, she sent like a whole bunch of fabric scraps and some bigger pieces of fabric. So I'm super excited to dig through that. So thank you so much, Sandy, for sending those. I appreciate it. Almost forgot to show this. I felt so bad because I had it on display already and forgot to pull it. But my amazing friend Kim, she likes to surprise me and send me emails and packages all the time. And she's in the process of moving right now, and she wanted to send me something that was very special to her that she's had for many years, that will have some meaning to me and my family, and it'll remind me of her whenever we look at it. But she sent me this giraffe, and it's really pretty. My oldest daughter, if you've watched me for any length of time, the giraffe is her favorite animal. And so Kim had sent me this to put on display. So I just wanted to make sure that I showed it. I've already thanked her in, an email. Oh, it's got a name on the bottom too, and a card, like a piece of paper on the inside. But thank you so much, Kim, for this. My family and I will cherish it like you did for many years to come. So thank you. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for some haul? That was almost 13 minutes of stitchy kindness. Oh my gosh. I am just floored. This is in no particular order because it's all just piled here. But my order from Needle Case Goodies came. So I'm going to try and at least whip out the XO pattern. This is Brenna Gervais with a needle and thread. I fell in love with this, had to buy it. And then Country Cottage Needleworks. Love Lives Here. I will probably not get this done for this year, but it's so cute. So that's Needle Case Goodies. I tried to spread my money around this time a little bit. This is just from Stash Unloading, but I had to get it. Do you see that? It's probably not the greatest picture. It is a Jewish marriage sampler. So, it's just awesome. Vera K Design Studio Needle Art. I'm going to hold on to this. The stitch count is 173 by 202 on 32 count. Definitely won't be doing it on 32 count. It'll be done on 8 up. But someday when my older daughter gets married, maybe I'll get that stitched up. So I couldn't not get it. And then this is from, I think I got this off of Stash Unloading as well, but it turns out it's from Little Creek Needleworks in Ohio. But it was through Stash Unloading. So I got Chessie and Me Thoughts of Christmas. That's just so, I love Chessie and Me too. And then I got All Hallows Eve. And I know where I'm going to get that. I think it's called a horn book. Homestead Needleworks. I love her so much. So I'll probably, whenever I stitch that. And then this is The Perfect Tree. It's a very, very tiny. Let me see if I can get it. There's The Perfect Tree. Sorry, I'm shaky. I don't know why I'm shaky. All right. And then I went on eBay. And Sandra's Stitch Stash was on eBay. And she was having a sale. And so I picked up quite a few. I got Blackbird Designs Easter Parade. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. So hopefully, I don't know if I'll get that. I just want to do the bunny. I don't want to do the other piece. I got Ink Circles Northwoods to go with the Hunter Gatherer that I am stitching for my husband. I love that though. And then I got Mother's Garden from Blackbird Designs because Brenda and Laura say buy all the blackbirds, and I love this one. So, and then I got My Dear Hearts from Blackbird Designs, which I wish that I would have gotten this early enough to get done by Valentine's Day, but hopefully if I start it, it'll be done for next Valentine's Day. But this one will stay up all year long. These were, okay. This next one is a very, very out of print chart, like super hard to find. And of course, Elizabeth from Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch showed it, and I fell in love with it. And I immediately went to searching, and there was one listed on eBay, and they were accepting offers because she had it paired with linen, a big piece of linen that I didn't want. So I made an offer, and I said, you know, you can keep the linen. I just want the chart. And she accepted my offer. And y'all, I got Winter Wonderland from Blackbird Designs. Look at that. There's geese. I mean, that's what sold me. And like I said, Elizabeth is stitching it, but I love this so much. I will tell you that I'll be happy for you all, but I'll be very, very sad if this gets reprinted anytime soon, because people are asking outrageous prices for charts, and I paid a ridiculous amount for this, but I wanted it so badly. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that, because it just shows people it's okay to jack up the prices on things. But I mean, Elizabeth's piece is absolutely stunning. So I had to do it, and I want to get started on this soon. Then I also got Christmas Rose from Blackbird Design. I got this from somebody on Stash Unloading. I think that they have a shop, but I don't know. So this is a 4-part series, and I think this is the only one that I really, really liked out of the 4, but I have to go back and look. And then this one's another out of print chart that Rocio from Kokohama Stitching, I think, is stitching this. And this is Santa's Magic. I got very lucky with this one as well. And unfortunately, it came ripped. So that's ripped. But it's still sealed. So, and there was no way for them to get the chart out like that. So it just is a ripped package. Okay, I am part of just another button company's button club, and I want to say it's every couple of months or something like that. And this one's Love Notes. So it comes in these cute little tins. I think I have 3 or 4 of them, but look at these. See if I can show you these snow people, snowman and woman. Look at these snow people. And then you get like a exclusive button, and this is the button for that. It's beautiful. And then there's a whole bunch of other buttons in here. And I think you can spell love. They have the letters to spell love, but it's a whole bunch of pinks. And this is $20-ish or something like that. And they ship, like, they get to me super quick after billing. So definitely worth it. Okay. You know, it's really hard to be friends with these talented people who like dye fabrics and make bags and make scissor fobs and all that kind of stuff, because one, you're friends with them and you want to support them, but two, they will message you and be like, watch for the next post or something like that. I know you love it. And Lynn from LynnXstitchCreates on Instagram is very good at doing that to me. But I'm very glad that she does, because I absolutely love her bags. Y'all, look what she made me. Look. Well, I bought it, but look at, she sent this to me. I'm going to get the Christmas one, hopefully in July. But look at, look at Bigfoot in his boxers. I love it so much. Oh my God, this is the best. This is the best. She lines things up, and this is big, so it will fit my bigger Q snaps, which is nice. And then she does like a little cover button for the zipper pull. So I'll put her link down below. Here is her card. But her bags are awesome. I just love it. I have to show you one more time. Look at that. Believe, love. It's a Valentine Bigfoot bag. I love it so much. It's so cool. Okay. And then, you know, remember when I said, you know, speaking of friends, I get a message from Helen D, which I greatly appreciated this message, because she was like, go run over to Lady.Creates. She's got the little bag of trims posted. And I was like, what? I've never, you know, got one before. And I know you guys are all familiar with Lady.Creates. I will link her shop down below. But I immediately, as soon as I got her message, went over to her Etsy, and it's a bag of bits. And so I claimed 2 bag of bits. And there is a ton of finishing trim in here. Like, it's crazy. Look at this. And the cool thing is, she didn't send me 2 similar ones either. I see that she made it kind of an obvious decision, and this one's more of like a prim, and then this one's more of a bright. So I like that she did that instead of just, you know, because sometimes when you do fabric grab bags and stuff, some of them are pretty similar. So I'm so happy. So thank you, Helen, for messaging me. That was so cool. I did get, and I can't show this, but I did get my package from Acorns Threads. And it's still sealed, y'all, even though I am not good with surprises. I am doing the Acorn Gathering Zoom retreat. I think it's this Sunday, the 31st. And so it's not been opened. I just wanted people to see that. So I'm dying to know what's in there, but I'll find out on Sunday. Still going, y'all. This is just some fabrics now. So this is, I'm part of Fortnight Fabrics Samplers, our Neutrals Club. And so 18 count. And this is Ruth. It's beautiful. It's the perfect sampler color, perfect neutral color. So love that. That has to go back in the package because they don't attach the cards to their fabrics. And then this hopefully will be my last 16 count from Color and Cotton. I have switched permanently to the 18 count, or I requested to do so. So this is 16 count Warm Sienna from Color and Cotton. So there's that. All right, and then my fabric of the month from BeStitchMe. This is 18 count Honey. This is a really, really pretty neutral. She does really good. So there's Honey. And then my January silk of the month. Look, that's pinks. So we've got Taffy. I have an insane amount of her silks now. Pretty in Pink. Tulip. Blush. That's a really pretty color. And then Dirty Piggy. And she has Dirty Piggy fabric. That's so cool that she made Dirty Piggy. I love the Dirty Piggy fabric so much. So that's so cool. So that's BeStitchMe. And then I think I'm down to the last piece of haul. This is from Needlecraft Corner, Dreama. Dreama's awesome. She offers Seraphim Fabrics Fabric of the Month Club. So I signed up for that. This one is Wedgwood, 18 count Wedgwood. I think it looks a little bit darker in person. Hair in my mouth. So there's that. I love Seraphim Fabrics too. But Dreama always sends like a little bonus something. And so she sent a little bonus notebook and pen. Like, how sweet is that? She just kind of always tosses in. And also, I can't show these, but she always prints off like a bunch of freebies. So I have like a ton of freebies that she sends with each fabric of the month. So, all right, y'all. That was a lot to get through. I think this is about an hour-long video. So I know some of you have left comments saying that you weren't too thrilled with my hour-long videos, and other ones, you know, really enjoy it. So I will try. Hopefully you were able to see the timestamps in the description box if you wanted to jump to different things as far as that goes. So I think that's it. Keep an eye out for upcoming interviews. I am still doing the interviews. I'm always open to suggestions if there's somebody that you'd like me to add to the list. And I'm going to see, you know, if I can get them set up for an interview. It's just a lot of fun as far as that goes. But now I need to clean all this up, get this edited for y'all, and get it uploading so you can watch it on Wednesday. So I hope you all have an amazing couple of weeks. I should be back in 2 weeks. I know it took me 3 weeks to post this. It was just a really kind of emotional time, you know, with the whole with all the events that happened in the past 3 weeks, in personal and in the world. So yeah. So I will see you all in a couple of weeks, and I hope that you are able to stitch a lot, and that you are happy, and you are stress-free, because stress is a bummer, let me just say, and you get lots of stitching done. So until I see y'all again, happy stitching, everybody.